you guys as to chip in and to like help out on the group. I decided to buy a compendium of 900 magical items,
Ooh.
two of
Ooh.
which has been added for today's session.
Oh.
Ooh.
So
That's even nicer.
I'm just saying, uh, let's try to see if we can have some fun. Not saying they are amazing, but I'm saying they are appropriate for where we are.
If it's not a two-handed greatsword, I quit.
All right, looking for new paladin. Uh, so, to cap off, there had been some bloody slaughtering in the Reformation Center. Wounds were had, traps were sprung, wounds were gained, and paralyzation occurred. You found a number of loot. Um, I believe I need to scroll up to see exactly what I said. You found three pouches, an ornate silver dagger, a carefully folded green cloak, stuff inside a hidden chest, uh, and stuff inside a hidden bottom in in the hidden chest. I'll recopy it. So this is what you have found. You have 1 hour and 45 minutes.
This is before or after the rest?
After.
We haven't
Didn't
rested.
take the rest.
Before. You didn't take the rest yet. We stopped before you went through the loot and took the rest. So, if you take the short rest, you'll have 45 minutes to go. Uh, so yeah, that's just what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, you can probably look in the pouches and inside the stuff. Uh, in the short rest, since that's not strenuous, but casting the identity spell is in fact uh, something taxing.
What's
So
the
it
HP of Radar?
rather, isn't it?
Intact, you said?
He's not hurt.
Oh. He doesn't gain anything from short rest, or does he?
He gets his spells. He can get 3 levels worth of spells back.
Okay, so I guess if we are taking a short rest, he can either take the short rest and restore 3 levels worth of spells, or he can identify the items.
He can get 1 level 2 slot back and 1 level 1 slot back. Or he can identify the items.
Which one would be more helpful, guys? How many spell slots did he expend? I mean, what's his...
2 level 1, 1 level 2.
So he would basically get everything back, almost.
Yes, almost.
So it's the cloak and only the cloak is the magical item here? Or?
Haven't said that any of the items are
Magical.
Okay. Can rather, I mean, does he sense in any magic in any of those, even without detect magic and stuff like that?
Good question. Let's see. He senses. Well, since he can only check the dagger and the cloak at the moment, he senses magic from the cloak.
And Yuan, I've decided that I'm going to equip the cloak first.
Okay.
Even before it's cursed.
Mhm.
Oh, but if you don't identify, does it give you any bonuses? Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
no. It still would, wouldn't it? Yeah.
It will when it's relevant. Yes.
But you wouldn't be knowing what it does and how it functions.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Kinda.
Is this dagger? Oh, this is a dagger, right? It's not a short sword or something.
No, it's
Well,
just
first of all, then with the cloak, has anything happened then once I put it on?
uh, you look like you have a cloak on.
Looks good on you, man.
It has like a, it's your ordinary thick, like cloak that covers your shoulders, your upper part of your chest. It has like a hood that's like behind that could be pulled up, and that's like the features of this.
I'm then going to remove it and equip it onto Assam then.
Yeah, okay.
Does anything happen?
No.
Damn it then. Did we see what's inside the hidden chest and are these the items inside the hidden chest or haven't we?
No, there's stuff inside them.
Okay. Would someone assist me with an investigation check to check for traps?
I will.
That's already done. That's how Assam found the trap.
Oh, okay. So there is no need to check for more traps.
As, in an hour, Assam can tell you, yeah, it was trapped.
Okay, let's see what's in the hidden chest.
Can
Can
it?
I,
Can
can I
it
move
trap
my
again?
eyes and tell them, don't go to the chest?
You can, yes, you can move your eyes. Benjamin?
Can the chest affect somebody else? Can the same trap happen again, or is it done once and that's it?
Do you want to look down at Assam's hands?
I've already seen the mess he's in.
Because you would have seen the pin sticking out of his finger.
Oh, so because the pin's in his finger, he can't trap us then.
That's what you assume, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I remove the pin from his finger?
Yes.
I do that then.
Toss it on the ground and have Benjamin step on it.
Fucking needle.
Lick it.
So yeah. You wanna check any of this stuff?
Yeah, of course.
Which first?
Oh, I guess you need to check the hidden chest in order to get to the bottom of the hidden chest, right?
No, the hidden bottom was found underneath it.
Oh. So it's not accessible through the chest.
No, it's beneath it.
Well, let's check the bottom then.
The layer on the bottom has like a scroll on it.
That the content is a scroll.
Yes.
Do I recognize the spell on the scroll?
It is not a spell you're familiar with.
Okay, I shall hand over the spell to Mr. Radar and tell him if this is a wizardy thing.
I'll say this. It's not a spell that is intimately familiar to you. What you do sense, though, it's way beyond what you currently possess in knowledge.
But is a divine spell or?
It's an arcane spell.
Oh, okay.
It's a scroll of feeble mind, a level 8 spell.
Oh. Well, since I do not possess arcane magic, I shall give it to Radar, who can. I guess he can cast it without having level 8 spell slots, right?
Don't know. I assume so. But it is an incredibly high level spell.
Can you put it in his inventory?
Probably. Actually, I think even Assam could theoretically be able to use it if he has access to wizard spells and enchantment spells, but he can never learn to cast it.
Yeah, I
You can
guess.
only cast it once and then it's expanded, right?
Yeah, it's a consumable thing. Or a wizard can learn it, but it requires level 15.
When you
Yeah.
cast a scroll, the saving throws, are they based on your DC?
I think so.
Okay.
So it's just literally a high level spell. That's probably valuable to be resold, or at some point will be useful. But it's not something rather can learn.
Like a guaranteed damage, and there is a will save. No, sorry, intelligence save to not drop your intelligence and charisma to 1.
Yeah, check the duration of that spell.
30 days.
Literally
you're-
turn someone into like a moron for a month.
Man.
That's nice usage.
I see one Strat that might not be able to cast spells if he fails his intelligence roll.
Yeah, but we cannot use the spell.
Potentially you can as a consumable. That's what I think you can.
Yeah, but don't I need to have like a level 8 at least in casting part
No,
to be
I
able
don't.
to use it?
I don't think you actually need to cast spells that high to use it.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I didn't understand that part because I thought I was always on the assumption that if you want to use a spell of level 5, you need to be able to cast something at level 5.
No, not
And-
really, I think.
Anyway, anything else you want to look at?
Oh, the chest itself?
Okay. Inside the chest, you can see a couple of things. There's a book, there's a map, and there's a ring.
Okay, let's start with the book.
Seems to be for some form of a spell book.
Spellbook. Can I browse through it? Is it arcane magic again?
Yes. Seems to be owned by someone that casts arcane magic.
I shall again give it to Radar and say, okay, more spells for you, mate. You can maybe memorize them. Why don't you browse through them?
He'll thank you.
Okay, so does he have to study the book to understand what's inside, or?
He could theoretically learn the spells inside, but he would need the ink, time, and paper to do it.
Okay,
like-
so not the perfect time now, right?
No, it would take him like an hour to describe a spell. So no.
Maris, are you alive, man? Can someone tap him on the back?
Sorry, I just choked.
Yeah,
Do
we
you
heard.
need us to call an ambulance?
No. I'm okay. Sorry.
You sure?
Yes, I'm fine. I just choked. I'm sorry. And I
First
didn't
time
mute
you
myself
choked.
because there's something weird happening with the Logitech what's it called? Application. If I mute myself, then I'm not going to be able to unmute myself.
Fun.
Okay,
So sorry about that.
no worries. At least we'll hear you when you're choking.
Indeed.
Anything else you want to check?
Yeah. Pete, will you check the rest of the items?
I think don't we just need to wait for Radar to check them?
He doesn't see. The book is magical in the sense that it contains spells, but with the Arcana check that he rolled, he doesn't sense anything from the ring or the map.
Okay, I'll just stick the ring on my finger then.
The ring is like a golden ring with like a little ruby gemstone that looks valuable enough. You can see there's like an inscription on the inside.
Ooh, what does it say?
To my darling Evilise.
Oh, so an engagement ring of a kind.
Yeah, something of that sort, you assume. The
Now
map,
you're engaged, dear Benjamin.
Yay!
You're betrothed.
the map seems to be a pretty aged map of sorts. You're a bit unsure of what the map is for, but it seems to be some form of a settlement or sorts.
Oh, interesting map. Does any of us recognize the map when we show it to everyone? Like the location?
Benjen and Lucian can roll a history check. Benjamin, you know of a city that sounds pretty similar to this. It's called Waterdeep.
It's called what? Sorry, Waterkeep.
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. Okay.
It's somewhat north of other city you know called Baldur's Gate.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's
I'll tell the others
it's
what I know.
it's said to be one of the largest city on that coast, probably the largest one at that.
Nice. So, but we are pretty far away from there, right?
Um,
We're in another dimension.
from what you know, it's like way west of where you come from. The other people haven't even heard of the place.
Nice. Okay, so Pete, did you put the things in your inventory, the cloak and the ring?
I've equipped them.
I mean, put them in the thing so that we don't forget you have them.
Yes, I will do that in a second.
I guess we shall identify, like, cast detect magic and stuff like that on our long rest.
So the three pouches had that inside them: 50 gold, 10 silver, 25 copper.
Okay, so shall we just split the gold among the four of us and let Mr. Assam, and I'm shaking the one of the pouches in front of his moving eyes, like without him.
If I could say something, I would start cursing you.
Just give it all to one person. It's only 50 gold.
I have no gold. I think someone gave me like 10 or
Yeah,
12.
Lucian, you just take it all in. We can share it all out as we need it anyway.
Okay, I'll put all of them in my inventory then.
It just saves working out what we've all got and all adding it.
Okay, done. It's put in my inventory now.
Okay, nice. You have roughly the same amount of gold you had before.
Oh, is that my gold?
Maybe.
Actually, yeah, I might find my gear here somewhere. We already found Sam's gear. He was wearing Sam's leather
Yeah.
thing. But it's ruined now, you said?
Has to be mended, yeah.
How much time would it take for Radar to mend it?
It depends whether he takes the rest or not.
I would say he needs to take the rest.
Then
I
he
don't know
can
about the
mend
rest.
it.
If he takes the rest, he cannot identify as well, right?
I mean, he can, but identify is 11 minutes, and mending is probably another 10 minutes on top of that. Or at least a couple of minutes, if nothing else. So then it's 45, becomes 34, becomes like 31. So you have half an hour plus 1 minute. And there's also time you have to run to the square.
Yeah, so the question is, do we identify the item Pete is wearing, fix the armor of Radar so that we can, Sam, so that we can equip it to him? I guess it's higher AC. And
We have an armor already.
yeah, but yours is probably like, I'm not talking to you in character, but in out of character. Yours is probably lower than the one you had before.
No,
Isn't it?
it's the same.
Oh, it's the same.
I have the same AC. I bought for me and for you.
Oh, mine was better.
Yours was better because I didn't have the gold to give on that.
Yeah. Okay. So your
But
current
unless
current
it,
one is doesn't need changing. That's what you said.
yeah, I had 15 AC before, and I have the same. Nothing changed. I think it's the same armor name as well.
Okay. So what are you doing? Who's is everyone Jordar's thing, or is someone identifying and mending?
Only Radar can identify, right?
Yes.
Oh, can we at least take the armor without mending it?
Yes.
I actually I have it. I hide armor. I have it in my inventory. Oh no, that's the one Assam gave it to me.
Still asking the same question. Is radar resting or identifying?
I vote resting.
Rest there.
Okay. Then you will not necessarily know what Pete's thing does.
I would say, but I mean,
We'll have
I
time to
cannot
figure
say.
that out after we get out of stressful situations.
So you spend an hour to rest then. And you can spend hit dice. Radar will use his arcane recovery to get spells back.
So that's 4 HP.
Yes.
Too bad the crit doesn't double it.
No, but it's 10, so that's not bad.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I suppose the better question is there anyone else that needs to get something answered before we begin?
I just want to say that I before we rested, I just took the armor from this guy. Just want you to tell me what's the weight.
What's the studded leather, isn't it?
I don't know. Whatever Assam had before.
I'm fairly sure it was studded leather.
Yeah.
It's 13 for AC 12.
So 14 weight.
13 weight.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I am ready to go.
I think Pete needs to
Same.
answer the question first.
Say again, sorry?
How do you
Oh,
wear
sorry,
it?
how do you wear the cloak? The usual way? Over my shoulders? Like, properly?
Okay. Hooded or unhooded?
I'm quite edgy, so probably hooded.
Okay. Right.
Like your avatar.
Yeah, like that.
You guys start noticing that Benjen starts shifting colors to fit with the background behind him.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, nice.
It seems to be camouflaging you somewhat. It might be that it makes you stealthier.
That's a good thing to have when your armor is clunking.
It doesn't make him silent. It makes him able to hide better. He'll still make the noise. But it makes it harder to see him if he's motionless.
How hard? Like, can they see me if I stand still?
It gives you advantage on stealth checks from hiding. That's one of the features it has.
I'm like thinking right now, this would be really good for Sam, but I can't take it off now.
It's really good for anyone. You also realize that all of you realize this, but it took roughly an hour to be on Benjen before he started fading to the background.
So it's attuned to him. He didn't do anything when you put it on, so
Yeah, it took some time.
it stays on you, mate. So is Sam better now?
He's able to talk.
I wave the pouch of gold again in front of his eyes to see if he's okay now.
I whisper, give it to me.
I hide it back and say he's okay now. So, how do we actually get out of the protection of Bobo?
You step out.
We just walk out the door, technically?
If you
question. If we open the door while we're still in the bubble, we can look outside, and if something is outside, it cannot get in, correct?
I mean, the bubble itself should be on the inside here.
Yeah, question is, can we look through it outside?
I mean, it is something you can see through, yeah. But like that's the size of it, so it's put in the room.
Oh, okay. I thought it's bigger.
No, this is the size.
Oh, okay. Well then, let's
open the door. Maybe somebody who is invisible.
maybe someone that has mage hand.
Do you really want to trust me opening the door? Last time I did, we all exploded, but...
With mage hand.
Yeah, with mage hand. So,
There's a simple fix for that. Check for traps.
I cast mage hand, I step out a bit back, and I open the door.
Same here.
As you rather sees what you're doing, he's like, "Oh shit!" and he ducks for cover on the couch. Manus, however, turns and like, "Oh no!" Luckily, you don't spot any traps. Because there weren't any traps the last time. It was a magical effect, appearing magically. And as man is standing there, seeing the door open, he's able to clearly see there is no symbols this time.
Whew. I get out of the
This door, yes?
cover.
Yes. Lucian,
Yeah, but-
accidentally stepping on one of the cushions, however. No.
Turns
Cushion
out it's a
exposure.
mimic.
Slips and falls.
So the door it's shut, but I haven't like shut it on Roll20, so you're free to exit. There's a lot of dead people, the smell of iron in the air, of shit and piss, and probably tears of widows wailing.
Johan, question. Is there more noise in the Reformation Center now? Like we hear people running, or it's more silent than before?
Eerily silent.
Okay.
So it's fucking silent?
Almost as if someone killed all the people in it.
I see what you did there.
Sarcastic. As you
go-
have to literally climb on top of gods.
I would like to go next to Manis and whisper something to him, but he keeps moving away. I whisper to him, we should hurry to the second floor.
I look at Assam. Is that what I waited out up for you?
And I say to him, you still have a pipe to give me.
As Manus approaches the view line of the staircase, I'm assuming you're going to look up the
Yes.
stairs. You see waiting for you up top an empty area.
I shall proceed to go into the empty area.
Before they all left. Okay.
Man, this map takes a long time to load.
Yeah, high resolutions do that.
Yeah, and I also had to like swap you out somewhere. So that is the upper part of the staircase.
Yeah, I cannot see anything because I cannot see except it's a yellow.
Is this a door?
That is a door straight in front of you from what you and Benjamin can see, yeah.
I am following
Still
Manis,
don't
by the
see.
way.
Yeah, I'm still following mine, but I don't see anything. I mean, it's still loading.
Yeah, wait, it's moving, by the way.
Okay.
Just letting everyone load in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see the floorboards, but they're still like blurry.
Blurry, yeah.
So you can proceed moving. I mean, it's fine. It will load eventually.
It might not necessarily be. It's not super high clarity either, by the way.
Yeah, but it's.
It's not, but
picture.
it's large. It's way larger than what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, it's true. This is just one singular room in a whole floor.
And it needs to load the entire map.
Yeah. Not everyone has been a part of this map. So, there's a door right in front of you. As you come up the stairs, as you also realize there's like a door behind you.
I look at Benjamin and say, so, which one? Left or right?
Forward. Yalushan, exactly the
Yep. Right.
Oh,
I would go. I'll go with this one first.
Let's go.
I'm still following Manis 20 years behind.
I'm close to Menace.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for do an F like a refresh of
FF?
20 or
Okay.
something.
Okay, let me.
Could fix it.
And I also whisper to Menace, shall I check for traps?
Yes.
While this game is loading. And once it's loading, I'm gonna press the buttons, but have patience. Nah,
I didn't think, but it's fine. Fine. We can see the tokens. That's the more important thing.
It took a decent amount of time for me to download the whole thing on what's it called?
Might be a very large map when I'm thinking about it.
On fiber connection.
It loaded.
So-
It loaded. At least for me.
It's only like 3 megabytes, so it should be fast.
Yeah, but it's coming from the servers of Roll20, which don't serve 50 megabytes per second, right?
Oh.
Okay,
So-
so what? Checking for traps, that was investigation?
Yes. Or Arcana, if it's a magical trap, of course.
I am doing all. If you want Arcana, I will tell Menace as grabber.
Doesn't seem to be trapped. Seems to be locked.
I'm using Mage Hand, I'm stepping back 20 feet, and I'm opening the door.
But he said it's locked.
Ah, fuck, I didn't heard that.
You hear the loud sound of like rattle, 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 rattle as you like wobble the handle.
Okay, I'm trying the Thieves tools, sorry.
Go ahead.
Which is cast with Dexterity.
Thieves Tools is proficiency plus regular 120.
So that, I mean, when I click on it, I have a pop-up
Yes.
which tells me
1d
attribute to
1d20 plus proficiency. So what's your proficiency?
my proficiency is where?
It's 3.
3. Ding! You have now lost some copper wire. Some metal wire.
I
Yo.
can try
Yo.
again.
Your lockpick is gone.
Yeah, but I have another. I took for 3.
Sure.
I sight and I just go and guidance Manis and tell him, can you please break this door down?
Yes, I can.
As I hear that, I
No,
go
step back.
back.
Oh, with guidance, that's a +4?
Yes. Plus 1d4.
Ah, 1d4, okay.
Oh, I'm guessing it's an athletics thing. Or...
If he breaks
Um,
it down, I think it's just pure strength.
Where do you kick the door?
In the hinges.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't even do it like in the door frame where the lock is. You just like kick out the hinges, so it's just like locked on one side and it just like blows into the room on the other side.
Exactly.
It's just like it's like those typical action movies where someone puts C4 on the door and the door just flies into the room.
Exactly.
Sure. It's like holy fucking shit at your strength, man. It's like you and Benjamin is like fucking walking. Tanks.
Question for you: if the door flies into the room, will it hit that guard that appeared?
If there's a guard behind the door,
Yeah,
they
that's
should
what-
be taking one.
I'm gonna say he's gonna get a dexterity saving throw to see if he can get out of the way.
Fair
That's
point.
a 3. Can you roll 1d6 bludgeoning damage for me?
1d6.
Like, what you can see is just literally like there's like a door just like schmucking into the god. And it just like falls down on the floor in front of him. He seems surprised, confused, pissed.
I was going for scared.
Do we roll initiative?
You attacked him with a door. He's not scared. He's confused.
I'm imagining the thing when the door flies and his head is stuck into the door frame, into the door itself. You know.
I'm just gonna say you probably want to roll initiative here.
Poor guard.
Fuck. Okay.
By the way, quick question. On doors, there is like a dot. Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's gray. Is that some kind of indication that it's locked, or?
Not from what I know.
Okay.
I honestly think that's just like a resolution thing, or it's just like no. I have no idea.
Okay.
Judging by the notes, no.
Okay. So it's not like it's closed, it's open, and things like that.
No, not from what I know.
Okay.
I mean, well, I don't know what the original intention was for those, but I don't think so.
Okay. I just wanted to know if we are seeing something that we shouldn't be seeing.
No, at least that's not what it's intended, from what I know.
Okay. Just making sure that we are not seeing something extra.
Right. I suppose. So what happens? Radar, Lucian. Nah, not Radar. Assam, Manis, and maybe partially Lucian. You can see into a room that seems to be like a ordinary room. There's a guard standing behind like a curtain of cloth, and there seems to be a door at the edge, at the feet of this one guard, and he seems to be like bleeding from his nose a bit.
Okay. Is it my turn?
You would be on the top end of initiative, yes.
Question: is the guard surprised, startled?
Not after the door hit him straight in the face and he managed to like lower his pike. No. He was very surprised when the door hit him in the face.
Okay. So from me to the guard, that's 40 feet.
Yes.
Okay, but if I do that, I will provoke an attack of opportunity if I go back. Dash and disengage. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud for a second.
Sure.
Do keep in mind that you're a rogue.
Yes, and if I use my cunning action to dash so I can get to that, I have no option of to use a disengage not to be hit. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant. So I would, yeah, I would use the dash to get to that guard and attack him with my rapier.
Sure.
Before there are 10 more guards behind the curtain.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was...
Okay. Go ahead.
Poor guy. We're not gonna ask him where the Burgomaster is.
You want to sneak attack with that?
Well, do I have sneak attack?
Do you want to sneak attack with that?
Okay.
Okay. Well. Okay.
I
Yeah.
think he's dead.
Like you see, a large part of his is it trachea? It's called. It's like
Yeah.
stuck on the tip of your rapier. It's like you literally just stab out. It's just, and he's now drowning on his own blood slowly.
And I whisper to him, that's because you paralyzed me.
Okay. Okay.
Poor fellow.
That's fucking grim.
While his, blood coming out, can I search his not yet dead body?
It's an action to do so.
He's dead, right?
He's dead. Yeah.
But we're still in turn order.
So we're still in combat in turn order?
Yeah.
Okay, then. I'm moving away 20 feet, which is around here.
Dash does not prevent opportunity attacks, does it?
What?
No.
No? Okay.
But uncanny dodge prevents me to get...
But wait, who is threatening him?
Give me a second.
You mean that my passive perception of 17 didn't...
Does 13 hit your armor class?
No.
Okay, so from behind the black curtain here.
There's a black curtain?
Yeah, he was standing in front of a large curtain hanging down.
Guards.
Okay, didn't see anything.
So from this angle, a 10-foot spear, 10-foot pike comes hurling out through the thick black curtains. It misses you, but it seems to be hostiles behind curtain number 1.
As I get out with my whatever free action I still have, I speak to Manis. There are more bad guys there. I leave them to you.
It looks
and I point towards the curtain.
Do I reply now or on my turn?
On your turn.
Can I also do an intimidation discussion towards the curtain, not knowing what's there?
No, you've already warned Manis.
Okay.
Give me a second. Azam.
Yes.
Do you mind making a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Never mind, nothing happens. Something seemed to be muddling your thoughts for a second. You're not entirely sure what.
Okay.
That means it's Lucian's turn.
Okay, I shall go here, like behind Assam.
Okay.
And hold told it for any hostile that gets attacked by us. So I'm gonna wait for someone to attack someone and then cast my total death on the same target.
Okay. So only if the attack connects or if it's an attack
No,
against.
if it's an attack, and regardless if it hits or not, I'm gonna use my total.
Okay. Are you going to be able to remind me or?
Yes, yes. When someone attacks, I'll tell you that I had the total death as well on it, on
Okay.
that target. And I end my turn here. But before that, did I see? Was there any visual on Sam's mind? Fuck.
You don't know.
Okay, so I didn't know. Okay, then I just do that and end my turn.
Radar is going to ask. Doesn't see what's going on. What's happening? He's going to. Let's see. Human shield, human shield. Double human shield.
That's cover as far as I think we decided.
Yes.
Right.
Hence double human shield. Oh, by the way, Radar would have handed out good berries for you, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So
Please.
since you used one, you will all have two.
Okay, I'm gonna add them.
That's very good.
I forgot to mention that last session. So you have two good
Thank
berries
you, thank you.
each.
Thank you.
He's going to cast. What's the duration of mirror image? 1 minute. He's probably going to cast mirror image on himself.
Pretty nice.
So that ends his turn. The guy you killed is dead.
I
Benjamin?
killed is dead.
What is life?
He was next
I'm-
on. He was next on the initiative turn. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for him as well. On my next turn, I'm gonna say a few nice words for him.
Sure. Benjamin, it will be your turn.
How long does it take for my cloak to make me invisible again?
Oh, it's perpetual.
So if I move like there, for instance, and stop, how long till I get invisible again or stealth?
It's perpetual.
It's
As
always
you move, it keeps shifting with you.
Right, I see.
It's like you're like a chameleon. No, you're like Solid Snake from Metal
Predator.
Gear.
Predator.
You're a predator. Yeah. The problem is you're predator wearing metal, going like clunk, 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 clunk.
Well, everything that's visible is just a shimmer.
Yeah. So while you are a predator, you're not that kind of a predator.
I'm the good type.
Let me put it this way. If your name was Lester, we'd call you Mo.
Yeah.
That was terrible. Okay, I'll
Uh,
move.
okay, I'll shut up.
Four squares. Has anyone been in it yet to like properly have a look around?
Yeah, some of them.
Assam and Menace and Lucian and Radar can be seen. There's like a table with some stuff here, different types of like boxes and jars. There's like what's hanging on the wall seems to be like crests. Like the Valakovich crest is there, and it seems to be like some form of like a triple star type of a crest there. All right. Doesn't seem to be anything specific about them. They are ornate plates. They are like painted, not very valuable in terms of gold. Don't seem to be very special. They are just, symbolic. It seems. Manis.
Yes. I shall take a step inside. That's 5 yards.
Indeed.
Draw the curtain.
Okay.
Someone has to do it.
Wait. So this is 25 yards. Okay.
Oh, you need to be here, I think, to operate it, not inside it.
Okay. So this is 20 yards. I still have
5.
5. Can I pull the curtain down?
You can if I get a little bit of a moment.
Sure.
How many attacks of opportunity?
No, because I'm not leaving
Um,
the.
That wasn't that. It was just something missing on the turn order that I wanted to amend. You pull the thick black curtains. What you can see is a room that makes you feel a bit like unstable. Um, it's a room with a singular chair on this floor. There's, from what you can see, like leather straps on the armrests and legs. There's massive drapes on the walls. The only part of the wall that seems to be unshrouded is like a massive painting with like a almost like demon-like figure on a flaming horse. That's like laughing and smiling cruelly. That seems to be like holding a mutilated dead child while people run away from this horrible monstrosity.
So that's a painting.
Yes, there's a painting there.
How gruesome. But we don't see it yet.
No, you see
Yeah.
that.
We don't see it, but yeah.
Like, it's like pitch black otherwise from all the curtains in the corners of the room. So it's like it throws you off and it like makes you like, whoa, this is like mindfuckery. Almost as mindfuckery as the people right in front of you. You see Larry, Curly, Mo, someone, and someone else. By the way, as you open that,
Mm-hmm.
I believe I need to read something. Just drawing. Benjan and Menace. Something happens. There's like the area you're in starts twisting and twirling in colors and like seems to be shimmering. You're like covered in this shimmering coloration effect. It's very like mesmerizing. Roll a wisdom saving throw for me, the both of you. Save. And Menace. Pretty colors. It's almost like this effect seems to be like it has you completely transfixed on the colors. You don't want to move. It's like you just want to stand still and look at this thing. It's almost like you're just like completely charmed by it.
So I'm guessing I'm charmed.
Could say that. For the practical reasons of this, you are what is called incapacitated, meaning you cannot move. You can attack and stuff like that, but you cannot move. No, you can't take. No, you can't actually take actions or reaction. I was looking at grappled. Never mind. It's an incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions. So you are currently charmed.
Then I guess I end my turn.
Yes, you want to look at the pretty colors. The two people that aren't is one of the guards. This guy. He is going to attack you twice with his shiny pike. So that's a 19 and a 16.
On whom?
You. Benjamin is
Neither
in
hit.
reach. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I have a 19 armor class, so the 19 hits.
Give me a second then. 1 piercing damage. Amazing. Amazing. 1 piercing damage, actually.
And let me
Okay.
guess, it gets me out of incapacity, out of charm, right? Because it wakes me up.
The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. Yes, you are in fact correct. It does in fact remove the charm. Oh, what am I doing? That's a good call.
Well, to be fair, it did took out one of my actions.
Yeah, it's just.
What you expected, Yuan?
No, it wasn't what I expected.
Uh,
30 feet. Okay. Manus.
yes.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Let me guess, pretty colors again.
No. The guy closest to you in like this hood, makes a suggestion to you. You should go home. You feel like you want to go home.
I do want to go home.
Outside of Barovia? To your mother?
He wants to go home.
By the way, Ewan, if you get forced to move in that way, I think you do trigger attack of opportunity, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he wants to go home.
Yes.
I think it's fear.
No.
Oh, it's command.
Something else.
Suggestion, command.
It is not command. It's the suggestion spell. Assam, it would be your turn.
Do I hear the suggestion for Manus or not?
You just hear someone say, you should go home.
Okay.
You don't know if it's a spell or not.
Yeah, I don't, but I hear that. Okay.
I mean, you can see someone say something and someone make arm movements, but all you hear is go home.
Okay. Question, because my internet crashed for a second. The paralyzing whatever pretty colors, those are still up?
No,
Okay.
they are not.
I would try to attack something.
Okay, you have Benjamin in front of you, Manus slightly in front of you,
I
and
cannot
then
see Benjen, so
Lucian is right behind you.
I would go here,
Okay,
which is 30 feet of movement by the arrow,
it is.
and rapier that guy.
Haven't you been rapiering enough guys lately?
I'm waiting for the right
Almost a
one.
crit, man.
Almost there.
Go
And
ahead
that's
and go ahead and roll some fucking damage. All right. Sure, you do 19 damage.
Is he dead?
No, he's not dead.
Do I still have my held action or not?
Yeah, you get your thing.
Just a second.
Yeah, you get your Toll the Dead. Wisdom saving throw. Of course, it's a wisdom saving throw. Of course he rolls a fucking 1 plus 1. Sure. How much damage? He takes 30. No, now he's dead. Why? Why? Why?
Okay, I haven't finished my turn yet. So, with my with my free action, I tell Menace, as I am moving away with the dash as a cunning action, I tell Menace, you big loaf, get your ass out of wherever you put it and attack those guys. Then we'll go home. And I move back where I was, 30 feet. Let me measure. Yeah,
Okay.
30 feet.
Meat shield for Radar.
Yes. We are in radar protection.
Okay. So, the door behind you opens up
Behind me.
behind you all,
Oh, okay.
and a guard comes rushing through. On initiative count 21.
Ooh, that guy.
5, 15, 10, 15. So that's 30 feet of movement. He's gonna fucking throw the spear at Rother.
Throw his only weapon. What the fuck?
He's gonna throw his fucking spear at Rother.
He doesn't. So it's actually throwing. He doesn't get it back.
He hits. He rolls 21. Rother's Stingima probably triggers there. Mirror image. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d22. Okay. $60. You must roll 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. Okay, so it's okay.
You definitely change it.
Also, there's 3 duplicates, so there would have been 4 others. One of them is now gone, so it's only 3 Rardars left.
Okay.
So, that's the end of the guard. He has thrown his weapon. This male, female, you're not entirely sure what the fuck this thing is. It's going to cost something.
It has boobs, doesn't it?
No.
Oh no, this is the one that has boobs, yes.
Classical priest thinking.
How much did you need to zoom in to see that?
No, I can see
A
it from
lot.
the position.
Manus is going home. Benjan, wisdom saving throw kindly. Okay. I'm not sure what would be your deepest, darkest fears, but you can see your deepest, darkest fears right in front of you, and it terrifies the shit out of you, making you frightened. Yeah. There's now prostitutes saying that your gold is not valid here, and they're cutting you off from their services for good.
The horror.
Like, that is what you're being hounded by from all directions, as to like throw your money back at you. Yeah. That's all that happens. I mean, you're afraid. You're kind of locked in place as These prostitutes surround you from every direction, making you unable to move in any direction. Lucian, it is your
Yes,
turn.
please. I did see the guy coming from behind, so I'm just gonna try to defend Radar.
All right.
I'll stand in front of him and cast Toll the Dead on this guy.
Okay.
DC 15.
As you let the spell go, it fizzles.
Oh, he saves.
Yup.
Okay, I show them. I shall bring out my spiritual weapon
All right.
and bash him with it as well.
You conjure up your divine forces, bringing this weapon into existence. And as you do, there seems to be something blocking your mind for a second, and your control over the spell lets go. Counterspell, bitch.
Oh, fuck. Can I look behind and see who did it?
No, because it already happened.
Okay. And then I just end my turn here.
Actually, I'm wrong. You're out of reach. Your spiritual weapon does in fact go up.
Oh, there is a range on that shit.
There is a range on that shit. And you are technically out of range of counterspell. I
Whew.
do apologize. You have your spiritual weapon and you can roll for damage.
Just book it out. $11.
How do you wanna bisect this guy?
Just cut the head off.
There's now a head rolling down the stairs.
No, I remember Lucian saying, "Not little method," and now he cuts their heads off.
Wait, Radar is the only person I knew when I came here. We have good beards, both of us. He literally threw his spear in my body.
I have a beard as well.
Your beard is not long enough. Your hair is not long enough to be in our club.
I don't think there's a character here without a beard.
Exactly.
Manis, you aren't you like shaved?
No.
Then your hairs are not long enough, guys.
So
looking at
And I spend my free action doing meta moves with my hair.
okay. Another guard, an older guard, comes running out that same door. 10, 20, 30. With his pike, he is going to stab at you.
From that distance?
Pikes are 10 feet.
Fuck me. Can I blind him?
Sure. Warning flare, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. So that's an 18 on the first and a 12 on the second.
It doesn't hit.
Okay.
Whew.
That ends his turn. No, it doesn't. He has multi-attack. Give me a second.
Motherfucker.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh,
Oh my fucking god.
that's gonna
2d10.
hurt.
That's 13 piercing damage.
13?
13, yeah.
Okay. Ouch.
That ends his turn. Is this guard alive? Yes, he is. He's... Manus and Benjan seems to be acting weird. gonna roll a 1d20 to see if he's smart enough. Let's say on a 12 or above, he's smart enough to understand. He's not smart enough to understand. So Menace is gonna attack you.
Like
Which is Menace.
Yes.
That
You
is
mean
2
this guy?
pickaxe. 12 and a 20.
The 20 hits.
The 20 is 9 piercing damage this time. Just gonna check suggestion.
That hurt.
Cannot be charmed or immune to this effect. Worded, asking to stab itself. Fate save. If you or any of your companions damage the target, the spell ends. Okay. Yeah, well. You're not suggested. You don't want to go home anymore. Just saying.
That's counterproductive. These guards are so stupid, man.
What do you? I mean, they're not used to witchcraft. I'm sorry. They're not.
Yeah, you did roll intelligence or to see if he was smart enough to not do it.
Radar is going to see evolution being fucked. He's going to try to levitate him, but Radar seems confused because nothing happens.
Also, he's in range.
Wait, fuck! I forgot about the range part. Good point. Well, Radar is just outside of range, so the guy you're locked into melee with is currently floating up in the ceiling. Radar is probably going to try to shift away. Blue one being the real one. That ends okay. 3, 2, 3. It's that fucking guard that destroys everything, but sure. Lucian.
Yes.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
What the fuck, man?
I don't know what your deepest, darkest nightmares are.
Catholic boys?
You're now surrounded by your deepest, darkest fears that terrifies the shit out of you and start grasping you with fear. You feel your heart beating. Yeah. Pretty much. Also, that I'll remind me when we get to your turn that it's upcast 1 level. Can you do that for me?
Upcast 1 level, okay.
Yes. Benjen, please make a wisdom saving throw for me to see if you take damage or resist. You resist. You are now not afraid and surrounded by prostitutes wanting your gold. That is the end of your turn.
Zuri, put this marker on you, so you can remember.
Okay.
But I am afraid, Benjen, instead of dying, you don't have your turn. It happens at the end of your turn. Manis.
Yes.
What is your turn?
I shall hit the guard next to me.
Sure.
Using my trusty battle axe. The invisible one.
That
22 hit.
hits.
40 slashing.
You cut deep into his collarbone and halfway into his chest before your hand stops. Dead.
And then I proceed to go here
Okay.
and slam him with my battle axe.
Go ahead.
You can try.
I'm gonna say he
Oh,
He
succeeds.
can kill.
I mean, this person doesn't even seem to be wearing any armor, so you just like cut through a chunk of this blue type of robe-ish type of outfit. Seems to like yelp in pain.
Is it still alive?
Seems to be very much alive.
Should I do anything else? I don't know.
It's funny that
Can
your
you do
crit
anything
did less
else?
damage than your single attack.
Yeah, I know. That was a bit underwhelming. What did you say, Yuan?
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
Hmm.
Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
No, not really. Ending the turn here, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Guy in front of you is going to
This reminds me of the assassin
make
Assassin's Creed.
an intelligence saving throw.
Who?
Feeble Mind.
Who should make an intelligence saving
Oh.
throw?
You. The guy right in front of you is casting a spell at you. He's only casting it, however, because you seem to be focusing on killing the guy. So you're not able to do anything. Assam, it is currently your turn. Assam, it is currently your turn.
Yes. So I would go here in between. I will attack the lady in front of me
Sure.
with the rapier thingy.
That hits. Okay.
Six
And
piercing.
sorry?
6 piercing.
Yeah. And that all.
Okay. Who knows, Manus?
I guess you'll find out when you try to kill me with your battle axe.
Something like this, yeah. But yeah. That ends your turn?
Yes.
Alright. This guy is he is going to cast Manis is going to cast Magic Missile, which is level 5. So that is
Level 5.
5d4 plus 5.
What the fuck? Level 5.
You take 15 force damage.
Whew, could be worse.
Lucian, that would be your turn.
Okay, I use my free action to tell to this guy.
No, I am horribly afraid
Oh
you're
wait.
affected by a spell.
You have we have a upcasted thing on me.
Make a wisdom saving throw. Alright, you break the concentration in just before you feel a heart attack coming on. That's the end of your turn.
But I don't take any damage, right?
You
No,
don't die.
You avoided the damage coming if you had failed that.
Okay.
Which is good for you.
Do I remove the thing as well?
Yes.
Yes, it just removes your turn. It would have continued if you had failed the save, and then
Okay.
you would have taken the damage on top of that. Floating in the air and being kept in the air. 10 feet, which is... He's going to stab at you with his pike. Fairly sure he should be able to do that.
Isn't he in there?
He's in the
Yeah,
air,
but
but he has a 10-foot reach weapon.
Yeah.
And we are indoors.
Yeah,
It is probably
So-
like
like the pike is like 3 meters long.
3
It should
meters.
be.
Yes, exactly.
So
Question: do I have a reaction after I ended my turn?
yes, reactions happened on any turn really. So
I show warding flare. This
okay, first or second attack.
at first.
So that's a 17 and then a 10, so that misses.
Yes,
And then it's an 18.
that hits.
All right, so that is a 1d10 for 9.
9.
Yeah, I mean 1d10 and he rolled a 9.
Okay.
This guy's dead. Radar. It's going to yell at you and say that you probably don't want to stay in range of that guy. It's going to take the radars. Radar is going to use his wand and try to get one of those fuckers down. He's going to spend all 6 of his charges.
By 6 you mean leaving one so that it doesn't break, right?
Yes. Minus the guy in front of you is still standing. Seems to be panting, like, but still standing. Doesn't quite seem ready to drop. Assam.
Yes.
From behind the curtain to the north, there's like someone yelling, "Get them!"
Wait, what curtain?
To the north.
Also, there are more curtains around this thing. Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing is a curtain if you see the walls.
Yeah. Which means...
Yeah, that the map didn't load for me completely, so yeah.
No,
it's-
there's blocks there. I haven't removed the curtain. 10, 20...
Press F5 just to get your chance to get reset.
Yeah, I will after. What
No,
we
but you
can-
can't see past the curtain. It's intended. There's like a.
Yeah, but his map is still blurry.
Oh.
I fixed that with F5.
Yeah, I will after you finish.
That's a rapier attacks against you as well.
Uncanny.
So that's a 17 to hit.
Uncanny dodge, which
7 down to 3.
okay, so I take the 3 damage because I
Yep. Second attack is
Second.
18 to hit,
Yeah, I cannot uncanny dodge the second one,
which is also 7 piercing.
so I remove another 7, so that's I
You
cannot
can
do much anymore.
see Baron Valakovich himself coming out to fight. Wearing a shield, a rapier, and some form of a breastplate of sorts.
The rapier
So,
and breastplate, so he's
are-
like in full armor.
Armored for the occasion, yeah. The woman in front of you seems elven-like almost. Is going to cast a spell. No, she's not. No, yeah, she is going to cast a spell, but not that spell. She is going to cast. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, Yazan.
Yes. Okay.
Never mind, you resist.
Thank you.
Benjen, it is your turn. That hits. That hits again.
Can we roll the one card?
Okay, you can reroll 1. Also the 2, by the way, just so you know.
So reroll 2d6 then.
No, 1d6. But I'm just saying, I think you can also reroll 2s.
Alright.
So 8 plus 4, 12. So 22 total. Okay.
And that'll end my go.
Seems a bit bloody from those 2 strikes. Also seems to be an elf, a male one. Seems to be unhappy about taking those hits. Manis, it is now your turn.
Yep. So this is the Baron.
From what you have seen, probably, maybe, possibly.
He has seen him like on the track.
Yes, but like he's still regularly resisting magical effects, and now is locked in like a face-to-face combat with someone that's like bleeding profusely. So he might not be able to study his face, is what I'm saying. It seems like the Baron.
Okay. I'm curious who these people are, but yeah, not much than that. I'm going to hit this guy again.
Yeah, okay.
With my trusty battle axe.
You're going to hope you hit them, but you didn't. Wait, 15. Never mind, 15 hits. Okay. The guy drops. Like falls down.
Okay. I then go here and hit the Baron next.
Okay. 25 hits. You cut deeply into his thigh.
Let me. Yeah, I am also using action surge
Okay.
and hitting again.
Misses.
And again.
Definitely misses.
And that was a waste of 2 hits and 2 rolls. And my turn here.
I mean, but you got to roll twice and feel unaccomplished. Surely that's something.
You get to sit in the chair as well, right?
Yeah, that's why you're missing. The chair is throwing you off.
Exactly.
Azam, it would be your turn.
I will green flame blade the chick in front of me and jump into the barrel.
Sure. She's going to counterspell that shit.
That's a spell.
Green Flame Blade is a cantrip.
Okay, but he still gets the attack, right?
No, it's a spell attack.
Isn't
He
it
does.
the weapon and the? Is
I'm
it just
fairly sure it's a cantrip that you can link Green Flame Blade.
Did
yeah? It's
Yeah.
a fucking cantrip. Enough.
You brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting, so it's a spell cast. So if she blocks the spell, she will remove the melee attack.
So I'm still hitting with a weapon from what I
No.
understand.
No,
It's a spell attack.
it's a spell melee attack. So her counterspelling
You
that
brandish a weapon and make a melee
used in the spell's casting. It's a cast, not a weapon attack. I'm
attack. Yeah,
going.
but after that
That's fine. I'm judging it that it's counterspell.
okay,
I
but,
might be wrong. We can check that later. But
okay,
I'm
you're right.
judging that it's since it's a cantrip and a spell, a level 0 spell, it is counterspell.
Okay.
Yes, I think I'm reading on this subject, and yes, I think Ewan is right.
I am 100% sure Yuan is right. I'm not exactly.
It's not like smite. You can
Yes.
smite. It's an addition to the attack, not
Yeah.
the attack itself.
Green Flame Blade and Shadow Blade and Booming Blade are all spell attacks. Even Blade of Disaster, a level 9 spell, is a spell attack.
Yeah, you basically break the spell by, and this fails the attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So in that case, I cannot held an action, right? No, I cannot.
No, because you
Not
used
anymore.
it.
Because I used it, yeah. I just gonna go out. I'm gonna use disengage and get the fuck out 30 feet away.
Okay.
And I'm ending my turn.
Okay. Benjen and Menace, can you please roll a Shiny Colors Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Benjen, look at the pretty colors.
Those fucking casters.
So many colors, Menace. Pretty. You're both incapacitated until, let's see, for a while, or until you save. No, not even until you save, until you're broken out of the stupor. Lucian, it is your turn.
Okay. So this is not a channel thing that he did. It's just a one-time cast, and that's it, right? The
You don't know if it's concentration, but it only took an action to cast it.
Okay. Okay, then I shall. Am I in threat range of this guy if he can hit me?
Currently, yes.
And Rarda didn't move him away or something on his turn?
No.
Damn it, another.
He
And,
cast a spell, remember? Or he used his wand.
can't he still move him as a bonus action or something?
I thought that was an action. You might be right. I forgot. I was more busy trying to get rid of the guy fucking with menace.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He didn't do it anyway. I guess I'm not gonna spare this poor guy even though we know him. So I'm gonna attack him with my force weapon. 19?
19 hits.
10 force.
Cuts into him. Starts bleeding. Doesn't seem to be doing fairly well.
I shall then total dead him.
Sure. Roll for damage.
DC 15.
Fails. 16 damage. Seems to be struggling to breathe at this moment as blood starts pouring out of one of his eyes.
It's not dead yet. Okay, and I guess I shall move away, even though I know he'll probably attack. At least it will gonna be once, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna move 40 feet, so here.
Okay. Attack of opportunity does happen. Do you use warding flare or do you take it?
I shall warding flare this.
So that's a 4 and a 3.
Okay. Ooh, finally out of range of this guy.
Well, he can't really do anything, so can't really throw the pike over there either. And he's confused by the multiple radars, so he's going to slam the pike into the wall and try to like drag himself along the wall. With
Does
his
that
action.
count as difficult terrain?
Difficult terrain and using his action to do an athletics check. So he can move 15 squares, but he cannot attack. It's like literally using the pike and trying to dig in between the bricks and then just like hoist himself in one direction. And the benefit since it's pretty light due to the levitate. Radar. Does he even have? So Manus is slammed into melee. Range self. Never mind. I was going to shield Manus, but I can't. Can't mirror image him. Not sure if I want to make it difficult to go there. Don't think melee is good. So up to 6 creatures of your range in a 40-foot cube. 120 feet. Never mind. Um. sad thing is I can't get these two at the same time. So I'm gonna say that that one to the left of Manus are now slowed. And Radar is going to cast slow on them. Ending his turn. Meaning the Baron can't really do much other than... should I link slow for you guys?
Yes, yes, I was wondering what he's doing. Things.
Can you read that? Or is that just
Yeah.
to me?
Yes, yes, yes.
So it's like the Baron has a penalty to AC and Dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions. So it either has to use actions or bonus actions, but not both. So it's like pretty crippling spell in that regard.
And only one melee. If it had multiple, it can only do one.
Yes, this is a very good spell, man.
What was this about multiple melee?
He can do only one attack.
Yeah, so he can't use the multi-attack, can he?
Yes. And is it only the Baron that got affected? The rest resisted, or?
The Baron is going to... It's going to run behind the curtain again. And try to make a saving throw on the end of his turn. So realistically he's out of sight now, since he's behind that thick curtain somewhere. He does not save, he rolls at 3.
Did the boob bitch get slowed as well, or?
Yes, both of them are slowed.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of why it's a bit of an issue. Well, Manus and Benjamin is like pretty colors, so I'll make a saving throw.
Which type?
That's a good point. Actually, you don't get to make a saving throw.
I don't.
No. You take a magic missile.
The face.
Yes.
Can I dodge it?
No.
No?
You take 7 force damage.
Okay.
Benjamin, colors. Pretty colors. Not so pretty colors anymore. You do save though, so that's the end of your turn. Manus?
Okay.
I'm guessing I need to do a wisdom saving throw, or can I attack?
Wisdom saving throw, yeah. You are charmed and hypnotized by the pretty colors.
Oh.
They are very pretty colors. So it continues. This is a hypnotical pattern of colors and delight. Azam!
I will attack this one. The rapier.
You're in between 2 of them. I don't know which this one is.
One is dead and it's just a boob girl.
No, the one next to Benjamin is very much alive.
I moved my token already.
Oh, I thought you were Menace. Yeah, never mind. Attack her.
Yeah, fuck.
See, she seems to be protected by some form of a magical effect that repulses you.
Yeah. I end my turn.
Assam.
Yes.
You should kindly, if you don't mind terribly,
or something.
could you kindly roll an intelligence saving throw?
Ooh.
Never mind then. Lucian, your turn.
Did this guy fail his slow?
No, he wasn't targeted by it. Oh wait, it's that you can see, isn't it? Yeah, he would be slowed as well.
But he's not levitated anymore because it's a concentration.
That is true. Can you roll a 1d6 for me?
Wait, is he falling on top of us radar?
No, he's falling on top of the ground.
But it's when the spell ends, you just float gently to the ground.
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, he floats gently to the ground.
Okay,
Lucian, it's your turn.
gonna spiritual weapon him. He has -2 AC if he's low.
Then it hits.
For the whooping 5 force damage.
Oh, the one that I attack also had -2.
Would have, yeah.
Yes. Would 13 hit then?
No, AC 15.
With the -2. Okay.
Yes. Wait. Equal. No, yeah, you're right. The rapier would in fact be a hit. So we can retroactively do that. As
Finish
we.
with Lucian first, and I'll do
Yes. As we say goodnight, Gracie.
Did poor guy that? Okay.
Yes.
So I shall move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I shall attack this person with my. I shall attack both with Radiance of Dawn. 11.
Okay.
DC is Constitution.
The woman saves
Okay, so
with a
5
natural
damage.
18. So
5 damage. Radiant.
the male one seems to be struggling. The female one seems to be doing okay.
Okay, and I end my turn here.
Okay.
I'm rolling for that damage.
Yes, and that would be
24 man.
minus his mind control, isn't there?
Yes.
So he's not a
It's
threatening target.
pretty colors.
So then it's okay. Does a sizable chunk of piercing damage.
I don't do this thing because Menace is not.
Yes, he's incapacitated and isn't a very threatening target at the moment, as he is literally almost drooling at the sight of Pretty Colors being hypnotized.
Okay.
It's literally what you can see in like every mind control trope. Hypnotoad mind control eyes.
Yeah.
Rather. Right. Rather is going to see if he can attack from afar. That's 60 feet. Never mind. 60 feet, never mind. Doesn't want to get in counter spell range.
He can move 1 square and hit from there.
I mean, yeah, he can.
He will still be outside of the counter spell thing.
No, 60 feet versus 60 feet.
I mean, he can attack this guy
Yeah.
from outside of the
He's
ring.
still inside that guy's counterspell range.
Oh, they both. Oh, fuck.
They're all spellcasters knowing the same spell, dude, if you haven't realized.
Good thing that the channel divinity is not a spell.
Yeah, that was the first thing I was wondering. Brother shoots a crossbow bolt into the bitch, as Lucian has been calling her pretty uncouthly. Is this guy really a priest and a man of the cloth?
Amen, brother. Amen.
So that would be 5, 10, 20.
Ka-ching.
Opportunity.
From who?
Benjen.
Who's
Isn't he controlled?
No.
Ooh, the Baron's not gonna enjoy that, is he? Benjen, like slowly you see the Baron go like, I'm killing you in fee. He is about to leave your threat range. Do you want to take the attack?
Of course.
Okay.
Which one? Normal weapon attack or?
No, you get you can smite on it, but it's a regular weapon attack. Yeah. Misses.
He has -2 AC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still misses. Sorry, I'm shooting.
I can't do anything else, can I now?
No, that was just a reaction. So that is
A question: is he a rogue? Did he dash to here?
no.
But his speed is halved.
Slow. So the attack opportunity doesn't happen. I'm sorry, it's a lot to focus on spells. I'm trying
Yeah.
to be fancy. It's difficult for me, especially when I never chose spell for.
Yeah, that one is new. I've never seen before.
In that case, he would be charging towards Lucian. Benjen's attack will just happen, and then he will try to like stab Benjen. Then I suppose 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, never mind then. Assam is not controlled, is he?
No.
No.
Wait a second. Did Assam hit the chick in front?
He
Yes.
has, yeah.
12 damage.
Shouldn't that have broken the charm?
It's not a channel.
It's not a channel.
It's not a concentration spell?
No.
Okay.
It's a debuff you have.
No,
You need to
actually,
resist.
Manis is right. I'm not on my point. 20, so the first thing from Assam would have been saved. What wouldn't have been saved is the crossbow bolt from Radar.
And I also did channel divinities as well. So
And then it would have been dropped on the channel divinity. Let me go back and check. Nah, Manis is low at the end of the turn. So
No,
it
yeah,
wouldn't have
I'm
been
just
there.
asking if I need to do another wisdom saving throw or can I actually do a turn?
That depends.
And I didn't get the sneak attack on that one, right?
no.
No, you wouldn't have gotten that in that case. So, here's what happens. Manis, you are not mind controlled. A bit hypnotic pattern. Because it was broken. On her turn, she's going to cast hypnotic pattern.
We are all in range.
Lucian, Hazam, Manis, Benjen, and the Baron is all going to cast
Stays.
yes.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Fuck me.
Come on, man.
Oh
You do
my
it.
fucking god.
Fuck.
But depending on Benjen saves. Benjen saves.
What about the Baron? Did he save?
You rolled a 15.
Is that safe or?
Mhm.
That saves.
Oh fuck.
That means Rother is unaffected, and it means Benjen is unaffected. Benjen, it is your turn.
The bitch.
The Baron seems to be focusing on you. The other two hostiles also seem to be focusing on you. Your friend seems to be drooling.
All of your friends.
Shiny colors. I like blue.
If I move away to here, does he get an opportunity of attack?
Yes.
No.
The
He's
Baron
slow.
is slowed and cannot make reactions.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I'll go here then. I'm going to attack that one.
Oh.
I'm going to use my clockwork thing on the first one, so it's a 17 to hit.
Then it just hits.
Just do that so I can just do the damage.
Yep.
So 9, and then my second.
That kills him.
Okay.
Which also means the spell on Lucian, Assam, and Menace breaks.
Wait, didn't this bitch cast it?
Yeah, but she loses level 3 spells when her second brother dies.
Oh.
That's my bonus attack for killing somebody.
Okay. And you kill the sister of the 3.
And then you have a great master thing.
Yes, I've still got my second attack to go as well. I've still got the-
I also think you have the movement to get the fucking Baron.
You should do 3 of them with one turbine.
Oh my god. Paladins are so fucking overpowered.
Oh my wa Shindaru. Well, the Baron had 8 hit points remaining.
No, you're joking.
No, he had 18 hit points. He took 10 hit points, and then he had 8 left. He is dead.
Jesus, you wiped the floor with them.
Yeah. To say it, the 3 casters. Let's see if I can pop up their pictures.
So there are a trio of some sort?
They're a trio, yeah. of
Who
siblings.
were they?
Benjen is the MVP.
Yeah, he resisted, then he just chopped them off.
Let's see where are they.
He paintballed between them.
Shit. I'll see if I can find
The handout. That escalated quickly.
They were called the Reformers, hence the name the Reformation Center.
Oh, so they were torturers. Also,
Yeah.
these pictures look oddly familiar. I don't know where I recognize them from.
The one in the middle is from an Assassin's Creed game. I don't remember
Yeah.
which.
I'm
Yeah,
absolutely
that's it.
sure he was on Assassin's Creed, but
The left and right is not. But I couldn't find a third unique NPC for it, so I had to take an Assassin's Creed one.
he looks cool.
So, yeah, they died.
The Reformers are dead.
Are we still in combat?
I mean, no.
Two...
But to say it like this, when you killed the first guy, they lost the level 4 and 5 spell slots. When you killed the second one, you lose the level 3 spell slots. And then, yeah. So it's the faster you kill one of them, the better.
Oh, I see. So the first one was the difficult one.
I also want to say that the thing that you had to save twice from, that does 4d10 damage. So when I said to Lucian, remember that it's upcast, that would have been you had to save for 5d10 psychic damage.
My fucking god.
I was literally trying to kill you here.
That would have
I would
been...
have been dead there.
Like, because this is like crowd control city, which is a completely different type of battle from what you fought before.
Oh, yeah.
But you got through it.
So do
I'll go
do
chop
I
the head of the Baron.
or Assam recognize this place? We have been here before, or
You've never seen this place.
What's with the painting?
fucking.
Seems to be of like a demonic creature riding a horse, holding a dead child as people flee in terror. Some like demon entity on top of a flaming horse.
Okay, let's
So
do
what? They were
Google.
tying people to the chair and forcing them to look at the painting?
Seems so.
I've never
Why?
seen this chair.
Who knows?
I stayed in the side because there is so much blood spatter from Assam's cutting the head.
Yes, because I'm sure there's only blood around the Baron at the moment.
Yeah.
As you're standing
completely
near,
white.
as you're standing near the guy, that man is like made like a fountain of blood spurts. And right next to the
swear to
guard,
God.
where literally like Assam decided to like shish kebab. Yeah.
At least they're still dead. I was away from those massacres. Now there is flutter from next to me. That's why I'm jumping away. My boots are dirty though.
Remember, guys, we should try to keep as many people alive as we can.
Number of people alive, 0. Number of people killed, 40.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking God. We,
I'm gonna loot this body here for anything useful.
Any
Like-
loot, Ivan?
You're busy chopping off the head.
Yeah, but okay.
like, seriously, consider this if it would actually be someone that would go through a medieval town and kill 40 able-bodied men in one night. That would literally plunge the entire town in crisis for
Dude,
decades.
you did it in like 1 hour 15. Like over the like death rates for guardsmen in Valaki. It's like 17 years, 344 days without any incidents. Suddenly, like 70 dead on one fucking day. And there were some assassinations on the street. You witnessed that, but like, yeah, no. They're now extinct in Valaki almost. There's 3 guys pissing themselves with the ballistas on the top of the tower going like, I don't think Pietro's coming back, dudes.
What about Pietro?
Oh man.
While I'm chopping the Baron's head, I'm
brilliant.
also now looking around his pockets for stuff.
Yeah, we are all investigating, I guess, at this point.
Okay.
I'll do an investigation. Lucian, can you guide me?
For everybody, yes, okay. So what does our friendly neighborhood rogue find?
Couple of things you notice. The male elves seem to be carrying something that bears remarkably the semblance of healing potions. 2 of them each, for a total of 4.
Oh, healing
So
potions.
4 in total?
Yes.
I guess we get 1 each.
This female seems to be carrying what seems to be a healing potion, but has like a different type of shape and like bubble to it. Could be a different type of healing potion.
Okay.
Roll an intelligence check for me to see if anyone has ever like. Could be anyone.
Okay. Do I still benefit of the guidance?
Doesn't
No,
matter.
because that was for intent for.
It's only
Some
one.
would know Lucian probably would. Greater healing potion.
Oh.
I'd say we give the greater healing to Menace or Pete.
No, let's not use them, just spread them around.
I
right?
didn't say use them. I mean, who should hold that one, and the others get one.
The one that gets the most beating.
Menace.
Yeah. How many should I add?
1 greater healing potion, and the rest of us get 1 healing potion.
Oh, so that's 1 greater. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we were discussing who gets that one.
How much does actually, Yuan, can you add it as an item?
That's a
Just-
potion of healing
just-
that we get?
I probably have like a
Compendium, I meant.
No, potion of healing was 0.5. I had one I did before.
You
No, I mean
the-
like you have it. There's like a table further down. It's 4d4 plus 4.
You meant the weight
Okay.
noise? Or
The weight is just a simpler potion, so it would be like 1 perhaps
0.5 you told me.
0.5.
okay.
So we all get one potion of healing and greater healing for menace. Okay, so that's 2d4 plus.
Yes, and 4d4 for menace, since it's a greater one.
I'm gonna put
It's nice to have.
Other thing, the female elf seems to have like what seems to be like a polished brass ring. The Baron's shield also seems to be a bit more like interesting.
I'll grab the shield since
I'll grab the ring.
Okay.
Is it like an ornate shield, or is there any magic that we detect in it?
I mean, it just seems to be like curiously painted. There seems to be a yellow star, a red star, and an orange star, and then like an orange field, a yellow field, and a red field. Just like
To
looks striking.
have an handout or something?
If you investigate it
Yes.
in time.
Okay. Okay. We'll investigate it on the long rest.
I'll ask Rartar if that ring that I took has any magic coming from it.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
No, I'm asking Rartar.
I'm asking you if you're proficient in Arcana.
No. Another ring mentioned from
Yeah, second ring. There is a ring on the beach. Maybe if you go down Captain America or Captain Earth from it.
Seems like both the shield and the ring has like a magical tint to it.
Oh.
Okay, I'll put suspicious magic ring.
Do we really need to equip the items? Maybe they're cursed. Just let's first identify them,
I
please.
didn't equip
Identify
them. I put it
doesn't-
in my
Identify doesn't find curses, by the way.
Wouldn't we know? Okay.
Yeah.
You know the properties, but not the.
When you're cursed, you know it's cursed.
How can I? I'll put the ring on.
Okay.
Fairly certain the Baron was cursed for some time.
should I put it as a regular shield weights, like 6 pounds?
Yeah, it's just like a regular large shield. There doesn't seem to be anything else about it. Seems pretty.
Okay, is that the loot we got?
Does anything happen when I put the ring on?
Not from what you know.
Okay.
You need to sleep on it.
Yeah.
I mean, like you don't grow like 5 feet by putting it on, and you don't grow breasts.
That's good. I mean, whoever saw a robe with breasts and a beard.
So, well,
I shall want to tear this picture down.
sure.
Just put it off the wall and just smash it and cut it and burn it with my cantrips.
Okay.
Evil thing.
Out of how much time do we still have?
Did you chop off the head?
Yes.
Nah. Let's just say that you might be cutting it close.
So like 45 minutes or something?
Or like 15?
15?
know.
What the fuck?
You assumed you had that much time.
Okay, before we go, can I see what's behind this curtain number 2?
Sure you can.
Can I draw it?
Trying. hard to draw it. Drew it in a thin line. From what you can see, there seems to be two tables. There seems to be some daggers, some sharp implements. There seems to be some notes, some candles, and some regular stuff.
Any pipes?
Can I
Um, under
Can
the
I
desk,
not?
you see what seems to be like a sack.
Sack?
Sack. S-A-C-K.
Okay. Can I see what's inside the sack?
It's the remaining parts of your gear.
Holy
Your Renaissance gear, as well as well, yeah, nothing else other than that.
So I get everything back?
Yep.
Nice. And can I read the notes?
Sure.
I should take I take them with me and I'll read them on the way back.
Okay.
So that gear include those stuff that I left at the guards when I entered the hall, or what I had on me in the hall?
That you lost when you were being captured in the courtroom.
So everything that I had at the guards is still lost. Okay.
What? No, I said you got everything back. Except for the armor, which the hangman had, and the dagger that you got back while you were captured.
I have the armor with me assembled already.
I have
So,
the
like-
armor. I have an armor on me. I don't need.
Yeah, I just
So-
have your old one if you want it at some
So
point.
it was the other stuff that you lost, your personal properties and whatever gold you lost and stuff like that.
I have a
I
picture.
have.
I
I
think.
didn't lost any gold. Russian.
Oh yeah, I never mind that.
Yeah, I have a
I
picture in
just
my
lost
inventory.
the dagger and the hand crossbow which I left at the guards when I entered the courtroom. For those I'm asking if I.
Yes,
they are
then it
part
would
of-
have been the hand crossbow.
Okay.
The dagger you've had back for some time.
I had. Oh, okay.
It was the dagger you had smuggled away when you were doing the
Oh, okay.
hanging.
Yeah. So then I have
Oh
my
boys,
crossbow
I
again.
got so much gold back, man.
Crossbow is back.
So,
I shall send you the picture of what I had before my arrest, just to be fair.
So you're sending what?
The picture of my inventory before the arrest, so there is no thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to at least. Fucking shit.
Okay. We can go to the strat thingy in the meantime.
Yeah, let's.
sure. I mean, you've spent a significant amount of time here already now, so do you realize that you're still on the clock?
Yeah, that's why I said let's move.
Yep, I follow them.
All right. How are you moving?
As a group.
As fast as possible.
Well,
Running?
I'm gonna keep an eye out for any guards that are gonna jump us or something.
All right. So I'm gonna say it like this: who's carrying the head?
I
Not
have
me.
it in the bag of holdings.
Okay.
The never sec thingy.
What's the weight of a human head?
Shouldn't be that much.
No, but I think about all the other stuff that you have slammed into the sack.
Okay.
So like between 5 and 6 kilos, which is what in pounds? 10 pounds?
About double.
Please
If it's
don't
too much,
destroy
I'll
the bag.
just.
I don't know. I'm just wondering if that handy haversack is starting to get overfilled at some point. I mean, like, you have all the toys and stuff in there, don't you? And then you have the loot from Death House, and then some other stuff you looted.
Didn't we give the toys to the children in the?
Not all of them.
We gave some of them, yeah, and some of them, yeah. Okay. So I need to
Just
check
carry
this.
it. Show it to all the
Yeah,
guards.
I'm carrying it. Okay. Okay.
so that they don't
In the meantime,
don't fight us. Tell them the fight is over.
Assam is carrying it. So, who's moving at what pace?
Should we try to have some run to the town square or something? Or should we just go as a group?
I
That's the
didn't ask
question, I
that.
guess.
I asked you. You said you were going slow, being careful. Manis, Benjamin, what are you doing? Assam, what are you doing?
I'm
I'm just watching.
rushing. I'm going towards the exit of this thing towards the town center.
You going full speed.
If,
Yes.
if the rest are going full speed, I also want to go full speed.
Manis,
Yeah,
full speed or slow speed or careful?
full
or...
speed with everyone. Like,
Okay,
I think we're in a bit of a hurry.
that's precisely why I'm asking. Make some athletics checks for me to see.
Who? All of us? Some of us?
Yeah, I mean, like it's to basically see who gets there first. I rolled a 1 and a 20 at the same time for other. What
Yeah.
the fucking?
I saw that. What are the chances of that happening?
Yeah, evil. Alright, Manis, you will definitely make it first.
Benjamin still needs to roll.
Yeah, but as I'm assuming he hasn't. Okay, Manis and then Benjamin first, Lucian number 2. Assam, you trail after a minute or so. A minute after that, you see Radar coming. I'm not cut out for this. So you make it to the town square. What do you want to do?
Is Strad there?
Make a perception check.
All of us or only some?
Oh, anyone that wants to see if Strahd is there?
Can I get
Yes,
some
usually.
help on it? I'll help Lucian as well.
I mean, it's not just 2, it's anyone that wants to check.
Oh, okay.
I'll say Rather is too slow for it. Manis! You do not see Strahd, nor do you Assam. Benjen, Lucian, you don't see Strahd. You are, however, aware of the civilians in the early morning, looking at you in your direction, as Assam comes running through the streets carrying the severed bloody head of their mayor. As you're standing there confused, wondering where Strahd is, wondering if you're too late, or if he's gone to kill you, you start seeing people pointing in your direction. The murmur, the fear, the anger, the fear, the terror, the panic. You see people running in all directions, yelling. Seems like this news are about to spread like wildfire. You hear words like uh, witchcraft wielders, foreign terrorists, foreigners, intruders, criminals. Not heroes, not saviors. It seems like. Alright, I'll wait for Benjamin.
How long will this be, Mix? Shall I wait first and go?
No, just go.
Okay, I'll just 1 minute.
Well, we wait. You on were my scrolls there of blessing, spiritual weapon, protection, and things like
Yeah.
that?
They were not touched. They haven't had the time to process your stuff yet. Shit has been going down the past few days.
This is so fucking cool.
What is cool?
The whole arch.
Thank you.
I'm back.
As you're looking at the townspeople, you realize that it doesn't matter if they were Strahd loyalists or noble loyalists or even like revolutionaries. There is fear here. Afraid of what you can do. You see people running north towards the Reformation Center. Within time, they will discover the 40 dead bodies you've left behind. Mutilated, bisected, bleeding out, burned, and all manners of horrors. This is something you probably will not spend time looking. The moment people are finding their pitchforks, you see civilians with spears gathering up. Not necessarily just like anger in their eyes, but fear. You see the bricks, the stones, the torches. You see the angry mobs forming. Not just one throng of people, several. And you have a choice. You can make a stand and fight off the civilians, these farmers that are not used to fighting, and see what happens. Or you will have to try to evacuate as quickly and peacefully as you can without dying or killing as many people as you can try to avoid.
I say beautiful.
There is no option to reason with them.
All right, you can walk up to them and try. Please walk up to them and try to talk peacefully.
We
Okay.
have your back and we'll help you.
I'll simply point out one thing though. Their mayor, that has apparently kept their town safe, but also like suppressed, has his fucking severed head hanging from your party member's hand. I mean, it's probably going to be a high DC to convince them that you are the good guy.
But okay, you want me myself to convince them, not Manis or someone.
Sure, go
Dude,
ahead.
I am getting the shit out of there.
I'll also want. Okay, I'm not going to say it, but it will take you some time to do it. Probably enough time for someone to notice that the prison is fucked.
The prison is fucked.
I mean, you killed most of the guards in the Reformation Center. People
Okay,
with
is the rest of my party
knives.
staying there? I mean,
No, I mean, I'm just saying. What do you think happens when people realize their sons or uncles or brothers or fathers have been murdered?
well, better like at least they are alive, right?
Assam would know. Livius Grossa didn't have anything. I hadn't done a horrible thing other than the fact that Assam owed him a steak. He's now bleeding out on top of the second floor.
I asked but yeah,
You never
I
saw
would,
him.
I would say get the fuck out.
Well, if you guys start running, I'm not gonna stay here talking by myself. But if you stay, I shall talk.
Let's
I'll
get the
leave
fuck
it.
out.
I'll leave it all up to you guys.
I mean, if Lucian tries to talk, I'll try to help him.
No, I, I just start running like that. Okay, fuck it. Let's go.
Let's leave.
Okay. What direction are you going?
No.
The,
Before we leave, a quick question that I asked the party. What do we do with this head?
keep it for now. I guess that's my vote.
I throw it to Peter and say, put it in your backpack so we can run faster. As I'm guessing Pete has more strength and can carry it.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, and then I start running with the others.
All right. I mean, you're able to dodge the mob. They're afraid. I mean, it's their fear that drives them forward. They don't want to fight you, but they realize if you could kill every god in this town, you could kill everyone in this town unless you're stopped. And they chase. And as you're running through the streets and people realize what happened, you get a sense that the mob is just growing. There's like a ocean of voices behind you. And there's like this sinking thought in your head. Why? We were told to do this. Why is this happening to us? And I guess you then. What direction are you heading?
Where is the least mob? Like, are they all from here or from the?
Southwards. That's the least populated area.
Well, I say we run there.
Then that's where we go.
You get the sense that they're like mobbing from these directions.
And run to this entrance here, like in that direction, like here, down the road. Okay, we've hidden the head now, right? People we meet on the way there wouldn't see it.
No, they just see the massive mob of people chasing you.
Can we cut through the?
Sure, I mean, they're not stopping.
Is there anything on the gate here?
There's no one at the gate other than like a barred thing on the inside.
Can we remove the bar?
Sure that Pete and Manis can do that without rolling a check even.
Okay.
Because they're strong enough to do it.
I guess as they do it, we just push the doors open and just get the fuck out. Toward the
Toward the
just
wolves.
hide in the woods, like in the beginning of the woods.
Behind
Back.
you, a swarm of civilians. In front of you, weren't there an army of wolves outside?
Maybe.
But no. No wolves. Gone. All that happens is that you feel yourself outside of Alaki. Lost time, perhaps? Who knows? Next time, either you'll go back hidden or as conquerors. Or as dead bodies. Hard to say. But you are now level 6 on your next long rest. And we are now, realistically, outside of Wallaki.
That's a big token.
Yes. So, Azam, Manis, Benjen, you are level 6.
You said the next.
Yeah, on the next level up.
Yeah, on the next level.
Rust.
I will do it then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I'm not
Lucian,
touching it.
Yeah, you need to
Lucian,
just
you
take
will
what
not
you get.
be.
Hmm?
Lucian, you will not be.
Yes, yes, yes.
So let's move on.
Oh man, this was not the ending I was expecting, but it was very interesting one.
Yeah.
I guess we were played.